welcome to Wholesome Roots. I am making blackberry cobbler and I just started making it and I was like, oh wait, I can vlog this. Yes, because you guys love recipes and I've been told to do more recipes, so here it is. First step is to put your fruit in the dish. You're gonna need 2 cups of fruit. I am making multiple batches here, so I have a lot more going on than that. Then you're gonna mix your dry ingredients together. It is 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1½ teaspoons of baking powder, and ½ teaspoon of salt. And to this, I actually added cinnamon. That's a preference thing. I like to add some cinnamon as well. I probably added about ½ teaspoon of cinnamon. This is a multiple recipe that you're looking at, so it looks like I have a lot more, but that's because I'm doing multiple recipes. Then you add 1 egg, beaten already in the center of your flour. After you add your egg, you can start adding in your milk. You're going to use 1 cup of milk for your recipe. You may not need all of it. You're going to stir it until it's like almost like a pancake consistency, just slightly thicker. So I'm using duck egg because that's what I have and I prefer to bake with my duck eggs. And I'm going to start adding my goat milk, and I'm going to stir the egg and the milk together at first, and then I'm going to keep adding milk as I stir. And that is hard to do with a camera in one hand, so I'm going to put it down while I do that. And just so you know, I'm doing a recipe that's actually larger than what I'm quoting, but it's 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of milk, 1 egg, and not necessarily the whole cup of milk will be needed, and 1½ teaspoons of baking powder and ½ teaspoon of salt. That is the recipe, and I will try to remember to add that in the description. So once your batter is stirred in, you don't want to over stir, just get it to just the right consistency. This is about right. Ryan, can you double check this, or is it supposed to be runnier than this? I was eyeballing my liquid. Is that right?
That looks about right.
Good, thanks. Ryan is our expert, so he doesn't use the egg when he does it. His cobbler recipe is slightly different. I just add the egg because I like eggy batter. And now I'm going to melt a stick of butter. The stick of butter will go over the fruit. I'll pour melted butter over the fruit. Alright, so I'm just going to drizzle some of that melted butter over the fruit. The recipe that Ryan uses actually calls for more butter used than this. I've cut it back a little bit over the time that I've been using this recipe. Made it my own. And the cinnamon and the egg is something I've added to it as well that Ryan's original recipe didn't have. And my batter has been stirred just enough to get all the major lumps out of it and incorporate it well. So now it can be added to the fruit. Oh my, doesn't that look perfect? Yum. Now they go into the oven to bake at 350 for half an hour. Check it at 20 minutes. Make sure that it's golden brown on top. Okay, that's pretty much it. I'm going to check it when the timer goes off. I'm going to check it at 20 minutes. It should be done by 30, but could be as long as 45 minutes. So it just depends on the oven, and just keep an eye on it. And you'll know when the edges are golden brown and the center is slightly jiggly but pretty solid. It's like right on that line. It's perfect. There it is, fresh out of the oven. Perfect. Let it cool off for a few minutes and then dig in and enjoy. It's even better if you have a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Ooh. That's it. I hope you enjoy. Please like, share, comment down below, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We'll see you next time on Wholesome Roots.